Huh? Manic, I wasn't talking about having a soldier teach a soldier how to shoot. I'm suggesting that a soldier just knowing mathematics is valuable. Extremely. I'm talking about school teachers. Yeah, I know, it's Beck.
Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd. has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see,
Who the fuck are you?
Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd. has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our chief security
Man, I'm trying to
officer.
do my best to play as
I'll
the
send him the
absolute most
details.
intense corporate
You brought an
stooge
enormous
possible.
security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know
That was an
your
option?
loyalty lies with us.
Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Where was I? Oh yeah, Brosum, what do you mean when you say I guess not all? What humans have no value? What?
Good, you're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries.
I don't think you can
at
measure a
Infinity
person's
Ltd.
value being moral.
A mole within the company
What do you
means
mean?
a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included. Directive Theta allows for a third party to conduct the sweep. This way, the results can be objective.
That value is measured by the person using it. I think that's wrong. That's on your end, Brobus. Like Manic, I think what you're referring to is subjective. I think that there are people who have objective importance, objective value. Then who measures it? Well, you just use empirical empirical observational techniques to figure out this person objectively has more value than another person. For example, the president, regardless of if you agree with them or not, has more value than any other, one citizen. I can demonstrate this to you as well. For example, how? So I can prove that this is the case to you. If it were the case that you died, not many people would really care. It wouldn't really be all that big of a deal. Let's assume in this case you were shot and killed, but somebody went and shot and killed the president. People would be talking about that, and we would be experiencing the excessive ripple of that for the next 50 to 100 years. Therefore, they are more important objectively than you, and that's how it's demonstrable. Shut up, Dalton. I'm talking to my audience here. No, Manic, that it has nothing to do with the number of people that show up to their funeral in any capacity. Like, period. It has nothing. If you are on the other side of the planet and you don't give a shit that the president just got killed, it doesn't matter if you care or not. That's going to eventually have an impact on your life because the president is such an extremely important person that if they get murdered, the ripples throughout the entire planet will be felt by every single person living on the planet to some extent for the next 50 to 100 years. Dalton, I have had enough of you. I know you're guilty. Shut your mouth. Enough. Thank you. So I would say that because of that, they have objective value. But in even more simple terms than that, they have objective value just because of their responsibilities and the ways that they impact the planet. They have more value than everyone else. You're right, but none of that holds any value to me personally. See, again, that's subjective value. That's not what I'm talking about. What you're talking about is like opinion based. Like my personal feelings, I don't know. Like I'd probably go to war over that if another country had the president assassinated. Like I might fight in that war. That would kind of piss me off a little bit. But that's an opinion. What I would do or how I would feel about that is an opinion, but it is objectively true that that is a person of immense value, and because they are of immense value, they're going to have a huge impact when they get murdered compared to some random scrub walking down the street that nobody has ever heard of in their entire life.
Wake up.
Like it sucks, and I hate to think of things this way, but if you're thinking logically, there isn't really another way to think about this. If you're trusting logic. Like, if you want to bring your feelings into it, obviously you can feel about a different way about it. But if you break it down with purely logic, you have no choice but to accept that the president is objectively more valuable than any other one person in the country. For the most part. Obviously, there are some people who would be just as important as the president. But I think that if the president were assassinated at this point, I think we'd be feeling the ripple effect of that for 50 to 100 years. Whereas, if I were shot and killed and murdered by an operative of a different country, I think nobody would give a flying fuck, and they might not even have a pursuit to arrest the person. But subjectively, of course, I feel like it would be a much bigger deal if I died. Like, personally, I feel that way. But objectively speaking, he's more important. Yeah, Eagle, right there. That's what I like to see. But my whole thing is, so, hold on, Brosum. We're going back to your answer here. We're going back. I keep getting all kinds of tangents. Dalton's screaming at me, talking to Manic too. We're having all kinds of conversations here. Explain what you mean when you say that not all people have value. Who doesn't? Dalton's the NPC on the screen that keeps going, wake up, pay attention.
We certainly are.
And now the game crashed. What in tar well, Mark's not even talking.
Nah.
He's screaming. Yeah, it's a black screen because the game crashed. Shut the fuck up, ugly.
Fuck you.
What? Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking asshole. Always gotta
Shaking
start
my
something.
head. Me?
Yeah, you.
Dude, I'm not doing this again with you. I've had enough of you.
What do you mean?
I have had enough of you.
Oh,
And
so
I'm crashing game Tetris. No.
Oh, so it's okay when you just make random noises and shit, and I call you out for it. But then when I do it and you call me out for it, and I fire back, that's when it's bad. Oh, I see.
I didn't call you out.
Yeah, you did.
How did I call you out?
I said shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because fuck you.
Yeah, and then you said
It's
fuck
because
you.
I have objectively more value than the person who doesn't affect a large group. Like, Niner. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
It's beeping at me. Oh, Lord.
Oh shit, you're dying on Discord.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm so scared. What in tar fucking nation is happening? What is going